So do you know what we're doing today? Have you seen what I did with Levy and Alexandra?
Yeah, I saw a little bit. So odds matches, but it's a setup position.
Right.
And
so it's a position from one of my games in the past. Sometimes I recall them, most cases I don't. But like you get to play as I did from that side, and I take the worst side and try not to lose.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute, it sounds very unbalanced if I'm the one that has to, like, you know.
Oh yeah, no, I just get to play with the color I played with in the game and just win. Right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wait, that doesn't seem like a very fair odds match.
Yeah, definitely not. All right, so I guess when we start the game, you're probably gonna want to talk to your chat, right? So
I'm
I guess
cool with anything. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably mute myself in Zoom also during the game and then talk after. So it should work. Let me see if this works. This does. All right.
Okay. All right. Best of luck.
Good luck.
All right.
Okay, you guys. Here we go. Let me adjust the board a little bit. 1 second. I had the black pieces in this game. I don't know who it's against. Honestly, I literally have no idea. Let me make sure the board looks a little bit cleaner, you guys. I hope she realizes it's her move here. Who? I'm gonna flip the board for 1 second. Bishop's on. Oh man, this feels like a game. I don't know why, but this feels like a game out of like a close Sicilian or maybe some kind of Dutch. I have no idea who this was against. I have no idea. This is bizarre. Now I don't know if D takes E4 is right. I think Evie was a little bit better because maybe I have D5 here. Although it takes Bishop D4 FG2 is not so clear. Guess I go to G3. I'm actually not sure. Like, I really don't know. Who is this against? This is such a weird position. I'm really trying to think, who is this against? Makes like no sense at all to me. Why is this so much better for black? Because white's bishops are pretty white's bishops were awful. But now she gave me D5 and I can maybe release it. The problem is this bishop is still bad because the pawns sort of hemmed the bishop in, but this bishop also is hemmed in. So now kind of I get one of my bishops loose. Adjust your time, please. What do you mean adjust your time? Is it cut off on the edge or something? Maybe it's cut off. Maybe no, it's not cut off. What are you guys talking about? I have to. Okay, so you know what I'll do? I'll let my time run down. That's what I'll do. After her next move, I'll let my time roll down. Okay, so when she moves, I'll let my time run down. That's just what I'll do. I'll just talk to you guys for like 3 minutes. Because I can't actually do the time or change the time right now during the game. So after our next move, I'm gonna let my clock run down. Okay, so it was supposed to be 4 minutes, so I'll let my clock run down to 3:30, and then I'll make a move. What are the moves here? I can take on E6. I can go D6 again. It's pretty bad for me. Bishop on G2 is hemmed in by the pawns. Bishop on G1 is not great. Maybe I take and sack. I think actually I take and sack. Now again, I gotta let my clock run down a little bit further, but I'm clueless as to what game this was. It's a game I won with the black pieces, but I have no idea. All right, let's go. I'm gonna take why not G5? The reason I don't go G5 here is because if I go G5 I close it up permanently. There's Rook B2, which actually I did not see. Yeah, this is quite dangerous potentially. I have Queen A5 here. Maybe Queen C1, E takes D5 should be terrible for me. Queen D1 is the move I want to play because I want to sack. I want to sack and go Bishop D4 and hit everything with this wooden shield in the middle of the board. Now that's a bad move by Nemo because now I hit the rook and now the whole position collapses. Unfortunately, she missed Queen H5, and now I'm going to win because both my bishops are coming into the game here. Creamsicle says Alexander Stripunsky versus Hikaru US Championship 2004. Well, to anybody who figured that out or anybody who knew that game, congrats, because honestly I don't even know what that doesn't even ring a bell. I played Alexander Stripunsky in many US championships and I'm kind of at a loss. Oh no, but the game with the French F4 was like 2012. I'm at a loss as to what game I mean, where was this tournament even played? Was this in was that in Seattle maybe? Like I have no idea. I literally, I'm just like I'm blanking out. Okay, I'm gonna take the pawn. Queen holds this pawn on d5 here. It was the US Championship, yeah, but the thing is there were so many US Championship games in that one. Maybe that was in Stillwater, Oklahoma, but if that was during the US Championship in Stillwater, Oklahoma, full disclaimer, at the time, like, I was a pro chess player, but during that US Championship I was really not enthused by chess, and actually when I wasn't playing the tournament, I was on Poker Stars playing PLO, so there's probably good reason I don't remember the game. All right, so let's see. Let's see. So she takes a pawn at f4 here. I'm gonna go bishop takes e4 because I'm threatening checkmate on h7 here. This is kind of falling apart very quickly. PLO weird champ, yeah. I think this is from the US Championship in Stillwater, but I don't remember what opening this was, honestly. Yeah, I have no idea. I think it was US Championship in Stillwater, Oklahoma, but beyond that I don't recall anything whatsoever. It's like it's what it is. Oh no, this was San Diego. 2004 was San Diego. It was San Diego. Wow, okay, all right, I'm gonna mute myself.
I think my 94 was just the worst choice ever.
Yeah, I mean, let me see if I can get the PGons 1 second. Yeah, like 94 I think is actually, you know, I think 94 is okay. But I think after 94, when I take, maybe you take with the f pawn.
That's true. That's my guess.
The other moves that I see that you can play maybe are I don't know. I thought 94 was right. Maybe knight c4. Maybe knight c4 is a better move. That's what I would say. Maybe that's better.
Yeah, maybe just keeping the center close, especially because your bishops are really bad, was more important, and just not letting like any of your pieces get out.
Yeah, I mean, I thought after 94, yeah, f takes e4 was just winning. Yeah, it's like minus 1.2, because what happens when you take the d pawn, you open up the you open up the potential for d5 happening in the game. So yeah, so it would have been a little bit better probably to play it the other way. But overall, I mean, yeah, it's like, did I play? I don't even know if I played 94 in that game, but my assumption is that 94 is the right move. So
okay.
So yeah, it would have been it would have made much more sense, I would say, to play it like that.
And this is like minus 1.2 for black.
Yeah, I mean, it basically what I'm getting is, yeah, it's like minus 1.2 after knight takes e4, f takes e4.
Just subscribed.
It just, yeah, yeah, basically the thing is, like, because the bishops are really bad, right, on g2 yep. and g1 here. So when you let me kind of get this position where the bishop can come out with d5, then the position becomes relatively okay for me. That's why, yeah, because like after d4, rook g, I guess rook g3 is wrong, actually. Rook c3 is better, apparently.
After 94, knight takes e4, f takes e4?
D takes e4.
D takes e4, so like in the game. Okay.
Yeah, rook c3 apparently is better. But yeah, like even here after rook c3, like computer says bishop d3 or something, and it's better. But there's always danger, like d5 is dangerous to open up the diagonal. I can also maybe just, you know, I don't know, go g5 at some point. And so like black is better, but I don't think black is that much better. Whereas after f takes e4, there are just like I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Like if I go rook g3, for example, you can kind of do the same thing, like bishop c4 and rook b3 to take the a pawn, and g5 queen f7.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do, but then when I took with the d pawn, my whole position started blowing apart because of d5.
Yeah, so. Exactly. It's it's just the reason black's better is the two bishops are really misplaced. The two bishops for white are just misplaced. So that would have been that would have been really good for you.
Yeah, totally understood.
All right. Away we go. All right.
All right. Best of luck. Okay, I'll set your time down to 4, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, got it.
All right, you guys. So this game, as I was saying, I know right off what this game is. This is my game from the London Chess Challenge against none other than a current vice president of FIDE, Mr. Nigel Short. So this is my game against Nigel Short from oh, they set it to 4 minutes. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So she has to make a move in 32 seconds here. We go from there. But yeah, this was London Classic. Nigel played this ridiculous bunky line where he tried to it wasn't a Marshall. I think he played d5. Oh, he played d5 and he played this e4, e takes f3 f3 nonsense. She has to make a move.
Okay, I let that time out. Whoops.
Yeah, you did. It's okay. I'll start it again.
Do I just rematch or?
I'll do it again. Okay. There we go. All right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so Nemo plays rook e8. Now, the funny thing with rook e8 is I think that's actually not the best move. Is it what I played in the game? I feel like I played h3. Maybe I took and played h3. I don't remember exactly what happened. Yeah, I gotta not think too long. You're right, because I have 4 minutes. This is true. Okay, but if I take knight e5, then I can just take the queen, I guess, and it's good. Oh no. 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 Okay, I have bishop f3, but you know what I can actually do? Because I'm not sure if bishop f3 is the best move. Bishop b3 and bishop d5 is also good. I think I'm going to keep the two bishops basically here. I don't know if this is clearly winning, but let's go check and take. I assume the two bishops are very strong here. I can play bishop d5 maybe. Then there's rook e8, so... Okay, I'll go bishop d5. If b3, I think I have b4 maybe, and then bishop d4. Still not easy to prove though. Takes bishop d4, king e2. Very tough position. The two laser beams. If I get the two laser beams in the center. What? 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 What is this? Now I go c5. Yeah, the laser beams are too strong here basically. Now I don't remember how I was winning in the position, but see, the other thing that I think with Nemo, what she's doing wrong is she's assuming that there's like a forced win there.
Okay, I trolled my first move so hard.
Yeah, that was I don't know if rook e8 is the best move actually there. I think this game I mean I remember the game that I played it in, but I feel like I played some, I don't know if it was h3 or it was maybe it was just knight e4 here. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 94 looked great. I mean, I just missed rook e1 completely. I didn't think about that check. Yeah,
like I mean, I'm not sure. Like, was it 94? I don't know what I played in the game. My guess is that I feel like I played h3 though. I feel like there's some h3.
H3 looks like a good idea too.
Yeah, I mean, because basically what happens is like when you play rook e8 after rook e8, what ends up happening is you end up in a situation where maybe white is still better, but like you gave my rook, like my rook's on the open file. So with my rook on the open file, it's already, I think, very hard to prove an advantage. I mean, white's still better, but it's very, very difficult. Although maybe
I just thought the knight takes f3 simplifying to endgame would be okay, but would it be possible for me to have more than a minute to start at the beginning, or is
there a way? I mean, we could just play the same position again if you want.
Okay, well that wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fair.
Okay, I think it's not gonna abort now. I think. Okay.
All right, sure. All right,
okay,
thank you. Good luck.
Okay, so yeah, so in this position, who is this again? I had this as black. What is this game? First of all, why is there a king on b3? Why is there a king on b3 here? So I had this as black, so let me look at this the other way around. I'm really at a loss. I'm at a loss for words as far as what this could have even come from. I have like literally no idea. My clock's not moving because it's black's move. So I have no idea. This is not a game against Magnus. Like everything about this position is very weird. Like I had black somehow have b6 and bishop a6, but then I have like a double fianchetto, but then I also pawns in the center. Somehow white's bishop on a3. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Maybe this is a game against Karpov from Cap to Agni 2008. Wait a second. I'll yes, I'm right. Yes, it is. Oh yes, I got it right. Oh my gosh. The only reason I started thinking about that is because I started thinking, wait, how did the bishop get to a turn? I'm like, oh, maybe it came out of a Samish Sicilian or Samish King's Indian. That's the yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. 94 is a weird move. Oh, did someone in chat actually say it? Because I didn't see it. Did someone in chat say that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they said it before me. I didn't actually see that though. Oh wait, so it's 94 is a weird move here. Yeah. Bishop e2 maybe. I'm pretty sure in the game did I play e4? Did I take? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. 94 is not a bad move though. It's not bad at all. It's a pretty good. I don't think I played 94 in the game. I really don't think I did. But maybe okay. Let's go here. Now I'm threatening to take the knight because the rook is protected here by the king on c2. But let's see. Okay, this is actually very dicey. I really don't know. Maybe I played e4. Maybe I took. I don't remember what I did there. I mean, my guess is that this probably should be a draw with correct play now. I don't think I'm losing, but I don't think I should be winning either. So yeah, let's see. Is knight g4 a low rated move? You mean back here? Oh, is knight g4? Oh, actually, wait. Did I play knight g4 in the game? Knight g4 actually looks very. Oh, did I play knight g4 in the game? Yeah. See, I don't. Okay. So she had the right idea. She just went to the wrong square. Wow. I played knight g4. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I beat Karpov in this game. It was a very intense blitz game. Wow, I actually played knight g4. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Really not bad. Okay, so she takes. Again, it's headed towards a draw. Do I have some funky bishop g7? Probably, but I think I kind of have to just make a draw here. Yeah, I guess I take. Let's go here maybe. Actually, that was I should have just gone. Well, b3 bishop b7 I guess is not so clear. Not so clear. Not bad for a younger Hikaru. Yeah, that was. I mean, that was already. That was what 2008. That was already 13 years ago. That is just insane. That is just completely insane. Rook f8. I like Rook f8 by Nemo. It's a pretty good move. I'm gonna go b3 here. Consolidate my chain, I guess. Where's Cap Dag? That's in it's in France. It's in France. No, I didn't read chat. Apparently a couple people in chat did say it, but I didn't see that. So I have rook d7, rook d6 here. Again, the only reason I was kind of able to work it backwards is because it's such a weird configuration. Like, how do you end up with a bishop on a3? Like, it's clearly got to be a King's Indian. Why isn't Nemo talking? Because we're talking to our respective chats. Yeah, I know you guys are gonna cap at me and act like I read chat or something, but I didn't. The thing I would say is that it's such a weird configuration. It's like, how do you get the double combination? But then how is this bishop on a3? And the only way the bishop ends up on a3 is bishop takes c5, bishop a3 out of the same-ish. The rest of the stuff is kind of weird. Like the knight on h3 and pawn f4 is definitely very unusual, but it's not completely clear. Now this, maybe this is winning, maybe it's a draw. Let's go here. Let's go here, hit the pawn. I mean, I think I should be winning now. Unfortunately for Nemo, I go rook a6 and king f5, and I get a very active very active king here. So let's go here, target the pawn. I mean, maybe there's rook e7, rook e2. Maybe. I mean, maybe I should have just gone king f5 to begin with. I don't know, maybe king f5 is better. But anyway. So let's go. I'm gonna go here now. Yeah, this was the game from Capdag. It was a rapid. Actually, it wasn't even the rapid. It was in our tiebreaker, I think, because I think in the regular portion we drew our game. So it was in the tiebreaker that I played against him, and it was really intense. Is she good? Yeah, she's a women's grandmaster. I don't think she's actively tried hard to get the IM title, but I think if she started like studying and taking chess very seriously again, I think there is a good chance that she could become an IM. The thing I would say with or Nemo, I should say, the thing with Nemo is that WGM is, you know, WGM and IM are, it depends. I would say WGM is a little bit easier to get, but there are a lot of WGMs who are actually like IM or better. So it's a very fluid situation. Go King G4. Just having WGM seems sexist. Again, we can get into title stuff at some other time, but it's a very kind of touchy subject, shall we say. Nemo is how old is she? I thought she was like 20 or 21. Okay, she plays rook a2. Good move. Is there really no way for me to win this endgame? Okay, let's go here. I mean, I'm gonna try somehow to put pressure on all the pawns, kind of. Maybe I go king h5 next move, or king f5. Let's go to h5. Now, if she plays this correctly and runs her king over, this will be a draw with correct play. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, she's 20 or 21. Why did she quit competitive chess? I mean, I think the thing with competitive chess is very difficult. If you are not a strong international master or grand master, I'm talking the overall titles, your options for becoming making a living as a professional chess player are extremely low. And so it's a very tough livelihood. Now she is kind of in trouble here. This is kind of getting a little bit iffy for black. I might already be winning, honestly. I'm not sure. Okay, I think I just run my king over. Is this a draw or not is the question, because my king is getting over really fast towards this a pawn. I'm not honestly sure. I mean, maybe she's, again, the rook is just so bad on c6 here. My rook dominates it. It reminds me actually of a game I had at the the Marshall Chess Club in New York City a few years ago, where or not a few years, more like 20 years ago, against Ildar Ibragimov. He's a grandmaster, and it was very similar, where I ended up with a bad rook stuck guarding two pawns at the same time. Like, the white rook is great, the black rook is bad because it has to guard both pawns. Let's go here. A lot of GMs can't even make a living by playing right. Yeah, it's very tough. Very tough. That's before Nemo was born. Very funny. Very funny. Yeah. Long time ago. How am I winning from worse positions? Because I think she made a couple of mistakes. Her big mistake in this first game was well, obviously knight g4 is better, but I think her big mistake was after knight g5 she should not have taken on f4. I think she should have just gone bishop c8. Okay, I guess I take. Again, I don't know. I think I'm winning here because I can run the king back. Yeah, now I just win. Because I go rook a6, a4, a5. Let's just run the pawn. And I think I just moved the rook over, and my pawn is just I just have this free pass pawn. Let's go here. Rook h3 check, a6, a7, and unfortunately this is winning for white. Okay, let's just go here. Yeah, this is just winning, so I'm up 2 pawns, and there's just nothing black can really do here.
I tried.
Yeah, I think the thing is, at the very start, there's actually a move that's winning for black.
Oh, there's actually a move that's winning?
Yeah, you had the right idea. You just put the knight on the wrong square. The knight g4 is winning here.
Oh, knight g4.
I mean, it's winning because, of course, you're threatening knight e3, and then like I don't know, like, just if I play something, yeah, after? You have knight e3, yeah. Rook d2, e4, and you win material. And if I play like bishop e2, I think you just trade into the endgame and then go knight e3. like bishop e2 knight g2, and it's just like just lost basically for white.
I think if I saw knight g4 I would have been able to do that.
Yeah, because I think after knight e4 it still was kind of okay with knight c5, but I mean after knight g5 you can't, I guess you can't really take on f4. You kind of have to go like bishop c8 or something. Although I guess bishop c8 I do have bishop g6 maybe. So it's kind of, yeah, I mean it's tricky. I think it's, yeah, it's just knight e4 is, knight g4 is crushing, and everything else.
The rook endgame felt very lost.
The rook endgame, yeah, well no, I think it was drawn. Where was it drawn? Like king h5, king f6 takes. This should be a draw here with correct play. I think actually, you know, maybe the way that you draw this is you go backwards. You went forward to e5. Maybe you go king e7.
Oh, I always thought that's the part where I was like king activity, but like maybe that was the wrong time to go king activity.
Yeah, I mean, I think because I think
maybe
if you get
just turtle, right?
Well, I mean, if you get the, it's like if you think about just like if you just think about it conceptually, if your king gets like, let's just say you get your king to like b7 and a pawn on a6, there's no way that white's winning. Or you get your king to b6, it's going to be a draw because the rook can't do anything. I need my king really close too. So it's like if you go once you go king e5, yeah, because after king g6 it's already probably is it too late to go back, or maybe not?
Yeah, I think no, actually I think you're right. I think my king makes it in time if I play king d7, because at the very worst I can just go king e7, king d6, king c6, king b6, and yeah, there's no way for you to really progress after that. Yeah,
so if basically if you get the king to like b6 it's always going to be a draw, no matter what. So that was kind of a mistake. Also, I would say though it's really important to think about as well, because when you think about king activity, you can like when you go king e5 and then you go king d4. Also, in a lot of endgames, your king can get cut on that fifth rank as well. Like, you know, like there's some rook and pawn endgames where like the rook covers the fifth rank, like a rook and pawn versus rook, and you lose. So that's the other reason that it feels kind of wrong to go this way.
And also, like, even my king goes for activity, like there's nothing for me to really attack, so that didn't make sense either.
Yeah, because I can even just put the rook on a4, and there's just like there's nothing under attack completely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would have been a little bit better.
I had a lot of conceptual problems here. I mean, apart from the missed tactic at the start. Okay.
All right. Okay, so we'll pull up the next one. Let me just make sure I get the right one.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Best of luck.
Thank you. Okay, you guys, of course, so this one is there's a story around this game. This was from the this was from the Magnus tour. This was a game I played against Alireza Firouzja, and when the match was already over, I had won 2.5 to half. This came out of Scandinavian Defense, so it was in 2020. And yeah, Alireza lost this game, but it wasn't really about that. It was the fact that the match was over. And so let's see, why does she always need the first move? Because she's getting to play it as my position here. Now in the game I played d5 and kind of the position collapsed immediately, but we'll see if she plays d5. This is actually one of, I think, the best positions out of the 4 positions we played. This is the one where I think if she plays d5, she has the highest chance of winning. I don't know the other games, but this is the one with, I would say, the highest chance out of all 4 games. Why is Alireza so underdeveloped? Because if you look at the count, you have 1 2 3 4 5 6. You have 6 peon cow, and black has 7 peon cow. So black has an extra pawn, but in return for being up a pawn, white has massive development here, and that's the thing. So black's up a pawn, but you can see development. Oh, Pionkov, sorry, Pionkov, sorry, Pionkov. Yeah, sorry, I realized I just said it wrong. Okay, she plays d5. Now I have to really work to figure out how I'm not going to lose this game, because d5 is a very good move by Nemo. I'm going to go a6 here. This is not good. This is not good at all. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I have b5. I mean, takes is maybe playable. If she plays a4, it's going to be very hard for me to survive this. But the point is that game, unfortunately, in that match, the first match, there was definitely some controversy surrounding an internet disconnection. So that's why there was a story to that match as well. But D5 is a very good move by me. Yeah, see, this is, I mean, this is actually very difficult. Like, this is her chance. If she's gonna win a game, this is when she's gonna win a game. I'm gonna go here maybe. I want to go B5, but I have to get the rook out of the firing line on the F3 to A8 diagonal. It's pretty bad though. It's definitely not a good position. That much is for sure. I mean, rook A7 is the only move that I can play. If I don't go rook A7, I mean, what else am I really doing here? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so if white takes, you can just take with the pawn. I guess I can take with the pawn here. Not a great position. She has rook D1, which I kind of I expect her to do it, and then I'm gonna go queen E8 and just kind of, if I can get B5 in, I'm fine. I mean, I would say the moves I would consider are rook D1 or A4. A4 is a very thematic move because the way that I developed this bishop is this diagonal. I can't really go this way. Too many problems here. So the way that I develop is like B5 to harass the bishop on C4. Okay, she plays A4. All right, let's see. I can try to gambit a pawn here. I mean, this is going to be very tricky. Very, very tricky here. Let's see. Such a bad position. How did Alireza get such a bad position against me? Let's go B6 here. I don't know. It's not good. Yeah, I mean, she has a great position here, by the way. This is definitely winning for white. If I play without a queen, would she beat me? She would beat me 100 out of 100 if she had queen odds. You guys, stop being weird. So let's see. I mean, she has like so many options. Bishop F4 is a move, rook D1's a move, pawn takes pawn is also a move. There's just a lot of stuff going on here in this position. So yeah, so we'll see. She plays bishop F4, logical move. The only thing is, bishop B7, there's also knight C6. Okay, let's take the pawn. Let's go here. Let's see. I mean, I don't think I can win this game. I think I might have chances to draw, but we'll see. I drew against Levy with queen odds. That was a bullet game, and there was something weird to that game as well. I don't like rook D1, by the way, because again, she's letting me off the hook. Where if I develop this knight, at the end of the day, I have 6 Pionkov and she has 5 Pionkovs. And the Vierge here on D5 is very good, but it's not perfect either. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know what her move is. So we'll see. What language is Polish? Of course, obviously it's just Polish. Pionki refers to 1. Yeah, the Vierge on D5 is very good though. It does control a lot of squares. So yeah. What is my Polish? What? Yeah, I mean, come on, you guys. Actually decent accent. I try my best. You only know Skochek? Is it Skochek? I think I just said that wrong. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's Skochek, right? Or like something like that. Yeah, the Skochek, I mean, is also good. The Gomierts, it's Gomierts, also not so bad. The thing for white though is also like the Hetman. It's not really doing much on F3 now. It'd be better suited like on G3 or maybe B3 here, because like it looks kind of good, but there's nothing happening towards F7 now. You have very good pronunciation of SZCZ, which are very hard in Polish. Well, the reason I said this before, the reason that I have a good pronunciation of that is because I've played against a lot of Czech players who have names with like similar kind of endings. Nemo is kind of losing the thread here. Unfortunately, she needed to positionally clamp down, and she's trying too hard to go for sort of kingside attacks, and she's letting me finish my development now. And once I finish my development, I should be doing very, very well. Hikaru is speaking Polish. I think I've seen everything. Yeah, exactly. Czech is shock. Yeah. But that's the reason some of these things I'm aware of is specifically because of that. So okay, I think rook e8 and bishop f8 looks good. again, what I need to do is I need to get this rook in. If I get this rook in the game, I'm going to be winning, because long term I have 6 of these thingies and she has 1 2 3 4 5 of them. So yeah. So anyway, it's like German. Yeah. Hand and brain comms in Polish with Pateki. Well, the thing is, like, I've been told he speaks English, but just on the off chance that, like, there's some issue, like he doesn't understand something I say, I do want to be versed, because I figure, I mean, that's like 10 words. If I can't memorize 10 words, then, like, I mean, that's just terrible, frankly. But basically that's kind of my attitude, is that, like, I should at least, on the off chance he doesn't understand me, that I can do it in Polish. Let's go here. Let's go for the patented ice skater on the back rank here. So yeah, you explain in a way that makes chess seem so easy. And it happens. Polish just became a very popular language. I'm proud. Yeah, there are a lot of Polish fans of chess right now. There are. Bartosz entered the monster raid. You know, I have to say, it's great to see what Bartosz is doing. It's absolutely incredible. He's become he's like, he's like the, I want to say, like, I mean, Polish version of me with everything that's going on doesn't sound right, but he's just exploded chess, and it's incredible to see what he's done. There really are no words for it. So it's incredible. Wait, what is this? Wait, what is she doing? Yeah, I saw a face on the cam. I saw a face. I'm not gonna lie. I saw a face. I saw a face. I saw a face there for sure. I played Bartosz. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Did I have a win there, or was it just lost? Anyways?
I mean, at the end, I think it's just lost. I mean, basically, like, you were doing really, really well. Like, A4 was good. I think after B6, there was probably what's the move? I mean, I felt like Bishop F4 was probably the move. I'm not 100% sure. Let me see what the computer says. But I felt like, yeah, somewhere like around here, B6. Oh, apparently D takes E6 is just winning, because after, yeah, I'll move forward. Just D takes E6 after I played B6, because after pawn takes, you can just play like Bishop F4, and I can never really complete my development here, because, like, I have this perma weakness on E6.
Maybe I had the wrong idea then. I thought I could get like a kingside attack going, but maybe it was just like playing for the development and making sure your pieces can't get out.
Yeah, I mean, because well, if you look at it like positionally, you're winning. You're even though you're down a pawn, because because I can't develop like the rook, the bishop, and the knight on the queen side. It's really hard to bring them into the game. And like, I thought what you did was, yeah, it was okay. It actually was all good until bishop E6, and then you played rook D1. That was the big mistake. If you take on E6, you're still probably close to winning with like takes and queen G4, because actually it's very, I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to hold the glue, because
takes and queen G4.
Yeah, because like the problem is I can't move my queen, because then I lose B6. So like I can't use my queen to guard the E6 pawn. So if I go rook F6, I mean, I'm not sure how white's winning, but maybe there's something like knight C4, for example, to hit the pawn on B6 and the pawn on E6. Maybe even something just like rook D1 as well. It's just like it's impossible for black to. Yeah, actually, rook D1 is just winning, because I can't save B6 here. If I go queen G7, there's some, I don't know if it's knight G6 or bishop G5 or something, but I can't really develop.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the angle of where I can just make your position feel totally hopeless.
Yeah, it's like a position where, like, I think it's very easy to think you're just down a pawn and you have to like get some attack, but it's more like it's like a positional advantage versus something where there's like some tactical knockout. Now I will say though that you did find D5, which is what I played in the game, and so like D5 was good, A4 was great, I thought, and like, yeah, I felt that, yeah, it's just when you didn't take on E6 and you let me go queen C8, it's still probably better, but it kind of, the whole advantage fades because there's no weakness on B6 anymore. And I'm developing the knight.
I just thought like I could force something on the king side, really. I think that was like my mistake. Like the whole just concept idea. Like if I saw that after, if I took on e6, you have that isolated pawn. I have my rook like aimed right against it. I have my rook on b1, and I have like, you know, these half open files.
Right.
I could have seen that I have like this kind of control, but I'm just not thinking about that.
However, you know what? You were actually winning later. You were winning. My bishop g5 move was a bad move.
Oh.
Apparently, I was supposed to go bishop f8 instead.
Okay. What?
Because when I went bishop g5 after rook e8's wrong, you can actually go rook f1 there. And now rook h7 works because you have a knight on g4.
Wait, so if rook f1 and then you just go h6?
No, then bishop takes bishop.
Yeah,
it's checkmate.
Oh, bishop takes f4 and then I go rook h7.
Right, and then if bishop h6, you have knight f6.
I have knight f6.
Yeah, it takes queen h6. It's just two mates.
Okay. All right. So tactics. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that you had that. But yeah, so if I go bishop f8, maybe that was a safe way. But that actually, yeah. You had a pretty decent idea there with rook h5. The thing I was saying is I think that once you let me get my knight developed, it's still fine for white, but there probably isn't a checkmate. Whereas you could have just like sort of played a position where there are no moves for black at all.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely could have. I could have seen rook f1. Honestly, I could have seen rook f1.
Yeah, but it's still not bad. This was a good game.
That was probably the closest game I've gotten.
I was gonna say out of the four games is the one where I felt the advantage was clearly the biggest, where there were straightforward plans and ideas. The other ones were like winning, but it's like you had to play. I felt like there was one move that's winning, and if you don't play that one move, it's just slightly better.
Yes.
Whereas this one, once you go d5, it feels like there should be multiple ways where it's winning. But yeah, I think that's the thing, is it's not always tactile when you're down a pawn. You don't always have to prove it from a tactile standpoint. You can also prove it from like a positional standpoint as well.
Yeah, this is some really good practice for me, because I think I've always struggled with that. I think that's like the difference between like my level and a higher level. It's like, you know, just these positional things.
Right, because you probably felt like you're ahead by a pawn, or you're behind by a pawn, so you need to like, there has to be some tactical solution, or else you're just down a pawn for the whole game, kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah.